He's not an idiot. He's just Swedish.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
Hello! Finally Friday. Finally. It's been a long week, hasn't it? It's been a long week. And it's December 1st, so first day of Christmas season. Even my Viking helmet got the Santa Claus hat. Yeah. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing fine this Friday evening. And before anything, thank you to our retail workers and weekend workers for keeping society open. And you are entering a season that's not funny for different reasons. A lot of fun for some reasons, not so fun for other reasons. But thank you. There's a lot of ungrateful people out there that for some reason are mad at you, not realizing that you are the reason they even can be there. And make sure you get good compensation for your work during the holiday season. Oh, let's see who is here. I see Lou Hillier. Yay! Nick, Jingles and chat. Jingles is over there. I had to pray my beautiful sports coat out of his. Well, he was sleeping on it. Andy Strong. Oh, no, they are not seven. Let's see here, so I remember correctly. It's 7 black women. It's 2 black men, if I remember correctly. Then the rest is various skin color or ethnicity or whatever you can call it on the Young Thug trial. White, Hispanics, so on. So it's 50-50, more or less. And Dave is here. Hello, how festive. Yeah, I mean, it's only Friday once a week. Maybe 2 of the men on the Euro look like we. I don't know. Supposedly, we only know how 4 or 5 of them look like. I see Tia Nina. Gigi is here. Everybody say hello to Gigi, my first and best moderator. She has been under the weather, but she is improving. So keep doing that, Gigi. Ghoster is here. Melissa, Tia, Snivels, Fundian, I saw earlier, Kelly, NJS, and a lot more. Yeah. I have invited half of LawTube and other people, and we will see when they decide to drop by. But so far, it's you and me. It's you and me. Totally Pip is here. Yay! Hello, Totally Pip and Andy. Yeah. Silver. Well, it is Atlanta, Georgia, the greater Atlanta, Georgia region. And the composition of the population there is predominantly, I do think it's roughly that. Hey, MG Law. Ooh, I did send you a link, didn't I? Didn't I? Dun, dun, dun. Yep, MD Law has the link. So when he can, I hope he can join us. Sal, I know. Yeah, a lot of people have the link. So they can. And Wilhammer Media. I saw Wilhammer Media doing audio improvement of day 4. I will go through it tomorrow and see if we can hear some of the sidebars. That will be really interesting. And Hurley is here. Hey, Viking! Yay! Seven black women, 2 black men, 2 white women, 1 white man, plus 6 alternates, 8 in total jurors in the courtroom. Yeah. But that we don't know which one are the alternates or not. So, but that is the number I remember as well. All right. And besides that, I saw something I thought was a bit funny on Twitter not that long ago about Christmas for us adults. Okay, MD Law. I got my son with me for his daughter's taekwondo class. Mom needs a break to rest her knee. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's what you do when you're married. But here's something fun thing to do when you're an adult and it's Christmas. Do I have an address for sending holiday fun? It's not hard to find me because I I have my actual name. But how the easiest way, because I live in Sweden and the customs are horrible, so the easiest way would be to go to Amazon, and I don't want to spell out my name and address live, but let's just say it's not hard to find me. It really isn't. Thank you so much, but and absolutely it's not needed, because I do believe that drunk me might have been on a shopping spree. If you remember, I can post it on Discord, but I'm not comfortable. No, I do not have a poster. A PO box in Sweden is somewhere between, the absolute cheapest I found was $50 a month, and I need to have a larger channel to make that, to have that. Get with Jeff and set up a stateside PO box. I barely know how to YouTube. If you remember, post how you can set that up in the Discord, and we can do this on that thingy. But thank you for wanting to send me stuff. But as you see, I have plenty. You don't have to. If you would, I would actually prefer if you sent the money you would get for a gift to the Zachariah Anderson Defense Fund. He needs it way more than me and than I do. And hello, this way up. Yay. Now, about gift, I have to show this. This is so funny. From Woody P, professional designation. Says, wife and I have reached a stage of Christmas where we buy and wrap our own gifts, and we get to see the surprise on the other's face at how much we spent on ourselves. And I mean, that's an interesting take, but it does take some planning because you don't want to piss the other one off too much. And you might get yourself something that is in excess. But it's a great idea if you have that kind of relationship. You can do this with each other. I just found it so fun. So fun. And it reminded me of slightly intoxicated me buying gifts for me. Oh. Do you have any what for you, the married people or in partnership or whatever? What would you get yourself that is borderline? What would piss the other person off? Just post something in the chat. And yeah, this is a casual stream. I have a few things that I want to bring up and talk about and stuff like that, but this is more or less if I see one of you posting something interesting, we will talk about that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I will pin that to donate to the Zachariah Anderson's legal fund. It's now pinned on YouTube. And hold on, so I will post it over at Rumble as well. There. So it is up on Rumble. Yeah. Nothing I ever bought made hubby mad. Okay. But talking about, let's just, oh, hold on, there. Hi, Dave.
Hello, I'm just reading this wonderful tweet.
Yeah. What would you buy yourself that in this?
So it's funny because growing up, and even probably still now today, I'm sure he does. My dad would always buy himself something and wrap it and put, to him from Santa and put it under the tree every year. So I started doing that too, and it's highly entertaining and I really enjoy it. So what would I buy myself? Probably. Well, the last thing I bought myself was a Nintendo Switch. So something that I would find useful or fun.
I did buy myself something, but hold on. Hold on.
Ooh.
Yeah, but this is. I'll open it. Nope.
Now I have a wonderful listener sent me a gift, and I got it at the office today, and I brought it home, but it's not in the treehouse.
Okay. Now I got the question earlier in chat. What's my address? And here's the thing: I don't have a PO box or anything. I actually only have my home address because PO boxes in Sweden are like $50 a month, and that's an expense I really don't need. But they were talking about having a stateside PO box for us who live abroad and combine them or something. I don't know, but I don't know how to do that.
I've been asked to send someone something because I don't want to give out their address, so they're sending it to me, and I'm sending it out. So if you guys really want to send Nicholas something, I don't really have his address, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind sharing it with me. If you want to send it to my address, I'll forward it on, and I'll be there in January too. So if it's something that can wait, I'll just bring it with me. Which I actually did. I brought you and Baker gifts from our fellow listeners.
Yeah, you did on our ferry stream. Now, what I bought was this. This is the cable because I got myself another monitor.
Nice.
But the cable showed up first.
Nice. Well, you're prepared.
Yeah, so I'm prepared because I have. When I started this YouTube thing, I had one 19-inch monitor. And was like from 2008 or something like that. Now I have this 23-inch screen, which is much better. But I realized because I have the chats up there and this up there, but every time I need to read something, I have to go to another tab, and then I can't see anything. So I do need another monitor so I can get.
You need two more. I have three.
Yeah.
I love having three. I still love it.
Yeah. But so
they get expensive after a while, though.
Yeah, I know. But it's part of the viewer experience because I don't know if how when I read stuff, it might, because all of a sudden I'm just stoic like this and reading, and I can't see the chats and stuff like that. So yeah, at least one more, and then we'll see, because the things I buy for my channel is thanks to memberships and super chats and stuff like that. So what currently, because I'm a tiny channel, everything that goes into through memberships and super chats goes back into the channel. So yeah, so I got this, and I got a new monitor, so I get a 2 monitor setup. I also got a new desk, L-shape desk.
Oh, I did see that post.
Yeah, and I bought 2, one for home and one for spring when I get my studio on wheels.
Nice.
Yeah, so things are moving along quite good. Quite good. Yeah, hi everyone. We got a good crowd going. Yeah, this week has been really good because I had much more viewers than I normally have.
Streaming so much.
Yeah, I've been streaming all the time. I've been streaming between 6 and 8 hours a day. At one point, almost 10 hours, because this trial always starts late, and the sidebars, and then they decide to go longer, and yeah, it's interesting.
What were they arguing about today? I heard a lot of argument, which was left over from yesterday evening. I know that yesterday afternoon, but
prior acts.
Okay.
Yeah, because the prosecution argued first about they didn't want either of the parties naming or opening the door to supposed prior acts. As in, when he was pulled over, because he turned left while in a straight intersection. He was in the straight line, but he turned left. So this copper pulled him over, and that's when they found the gun under the seat. He was in a borrowed car. But what happened was, prosecution, we will not ask about this. Though we can't say if this guy blurts it out, we can't help that. And defense said, well, you act prior act because you don't arrest somebody for making a stupid left turn. But that is what happened. And then he didn't have a license, so they checked him up in. Hey, hi.
That's scary. You got sound turned down when people jump in the background. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah. So what? Because you don't arrest someone for a stupid left turn, but he was arrested, and that is because when he looked up his license, he had prior acts. And
for a left-hand turn.
Yeah, he was arrested, but he didn't have a license, so they checked his name in the police database, and the police shouldn't say we checked him up in the police database and found his actual name, because that says he has prior acts, and that's not allowed unless somebody opens the door. So both were in agreement. No, he shouldn't. He should only explain that they checked him up in a database. Just that. Still not good, but yeah. So
that's what the judge decided, to allow that they looked him up in a database when they were pulled over.
Yeah. Because that was the most neutral thing. Oh, hey, EU is here as well.
Hey, that was fast.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in so long. He's got a thing now where it makes a noise when you pop into the background, so you're instantly like, "Oh, there's somebody there."
Yep.
Yeah, I've got that too.
Yeah, I hear a popping sound.
Yeah, I've never. It's a weird sound. I've never had that turned on.
Like a toaster popping up.
I turned it on after I let RC Overlord Hayden be in the background for 20 minutes waiting
Yeah.
because I had a lot of people and I didn't see the next row.
Yeah.
That's why I turned mine on, because I kept
Yeah.
leaving people like just sitting down there, and I'm like la 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 la.
Mm.
And
I
there's all these people
I
down
guess
there.
maybe
And
I
then
should
Dave
turn mine
makes
on.
some wisecrack in private chat.
Mm.
Oh, I'm fine just hanging out backstage. That's no problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
And
was one of
he's
my,
down there going,
one of my drinking streams, and I just didn't notice. And people in the chat, he was saying something. Yeah, I mean, it was a bit embarrassing. But
I
yeah,
like
they
the
checked.
decorations, Nick.
Ah, thank you. I have
Yes.
my tree. I have my snowman.
Nice.
Uh,
I'm
Do you have
decorating
it-
tomorrow. I'm very excited.
Do you have your elf on a shelf? Has it turned up yet?
what?
Your elf
The
on a
who?
shelf.
My,
You
what?
guys have
No,
elf
I have a helmet on the stand.
Oh,
Do you
nice.
know what the elf on the shelf is?
Yeah, we have something similar here in Sweden when
Yeah.
you put an elf on the shelf because telling kids the elf will watch you, so you are nice, so
Yeah.
you can get
Right.
I
presents.
wanted to get a dolly on a tamale. I saw that meme, and I want to get a little dolly carton doll and set her on a tamale.
Or me.
Bill just
Oh,
did a
I can do that
horn-
dolly too. But I can't get an action figure of you, can I?
But Bill just had a whore in a drawer.
Four in a drawer.
That's good.
There's a Snoop on a stoop.
Stupid
Oh,
as stupid.
oh.
We have naughty elf on a shelf here, so, and they're disgusting. They're gross. You can buy them
Oh.
at the dollar store.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah,
Well,
they do.
I
all
do
sorts of
have
things, like pull their pants down and stuff.
I do have these two.
Oh, cute.
Trolls. I've got a giant troll. I should bring him out here. He's like 4 foot
You're
tall.
already on here.
I know. I was thinking of something.
I love the Norwegian trolls.
Norwegian troll.
Yeah. Oh, totally pip.
Hey, Toodly.
Twirl in my jacket. Just seeing your shoulders isn't good enough. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, baby. Come on, show us. Oh, wow.
Hmm?
That is impressive.
Nice camouflage. I can't see you.
Yeah, the camouflage fluorescent jackets I have never understood. Why? I mean, camouflage print on that.
When a cock in a sock.
Yep, not. I'm not showing that. Oh, one of these? Ah,
I'm just now seeing Wim's comment.
yeah.
I think Dolly has several of those.
Yep. Didn't you send him a bag of those?
Yeah. Yum.
Oh, but yeah, what yeah. So, but when this copper came on the stand, and he was instructed, you don't say it out loud, just the generic. We checked him in a database, so we could identify him. And what does this copper do? Well, I looked up in our NCIC. He just blurted it out on the stand. Because the prosecution in the Young Thug Rico cheats. I mean, it's so stupid. And then they went into an argument during cross-examination when defense said, this wasn't his car, right? Right. Objection from from the prosecution. That's speculation. Okay, so after a few questions, a roundabout of questions, who was on the paperwork? Objection. He can't know that. Well, he can look at his report, which he has. Yes, he could. So he read out the name and everything, and then the prosecution said something of the sort of, well, have you encountered, in your experience as a law enforcement, have you ever encountered that sometimes the owner is not the one on the papers? Objections, but the question was allowed.
There was a lot of speculation. I saw that, and then there was a lot of objections when the defense on cross was asking for things that weren't speculation.
Yeah, I mean,
and insinuating that they were. And then there, what was it? Was it a transcript, but it wasn't in the proper format that the judge wouldn't allow to be used to impeach, or something?
Yeah.
It was like improper format.
The improper format all the time. He's very much questions in form. And then, because before this, the defense, as we can stipulate to the fact, to the wording, so he doesn't have to testify to it. But the prosecution didn't want that. So then this prosecution is so sneaky, and they cheat. It's just that. They cheat all the time.
Did you say sheet?
Sheet. They cheat a lot. And you know what's interesting is that this is Georgia. I just went over a U.S. Supreme Court case that was being argued out of it's a Georgia issue. A gentleman was acquitted, and Georgia wanted to retry him. And Georgia's position was, well, an acquittal essentially doesn't amount to double jeopardy attaching, and we can retry him. And every single one of the Supreme Court justices were just hammering Georgia on their interpretation. They're like, an acquittal is an acquittal is an acquittal. You can't, just set that aside. But that's Georgia for you, folks.
Yeah, but that was interesting because I heard the reference to the Georgia RICO Act, where they actually can retry if they convicted on a lesser charge, as in this RICO trial. He took, because in this traffic stop, they found marijuana on no tablets. And so he admitted to it. The gun was never entered. In another case, also admitted here in the RICO trial, they had a guy with 88 grams of marijuana. He was convicted. Everything was done 10 years ago. But now it is in as an overt act in the RICO.
Wow.
So in Georgia, if they choose the RICO Act, they can retry or the same thing again.
Well, that was one of the things that was being argued, or at least questioned. The Supreme Court was saying, well, isn't the idea of jeopardy attaching, isn't that a federal question? And the defendant said, yes, it's a federal question. But Georgia said, no, it turns on state law. And the justices were like, well, how is it that it would turn on state law? It's clearly a federal question. So Georgia's trying to set up to say, we're going to control and we're going to do whatever we want to do. And maybe it's because of this RICO thing that's all of a sudden in the forefront of their mind.
Yeah. So I'm very interested in seeing the opinion.
Georgia was saying it's repugnant. Yes.
Yeah, because if the Georgia RICO is mentioned in that opinion, that can be used in this trial and definitely in the Trump trial.
Right. Well, so the repugnant argument is that the jury returned two verdicts that are essentially inconsistent with each other. They can't exist together because they're saying he was insane at the time, but also sane at the same time, committing the exact same acts, and that's inconsistent. So the defendant was arguing that that's an acquittal, and the jury returned a verdict, and under state law, when they return a verdict, jeopardy attaches, and that's an acquittal. They can't recharge him again, and the justices seem to agree with that to a larger extent, or at least didn't have a reasonable alternative other than retrying somebody again who's been acquitted. That doesn't make sense. That's an illogical conclusion.
Well, and if logically, if they want to, these are inconsistent, then, in my opinion, logically, it should mean that the guilty sentence would be overturned, not retry the not guilty.
Well, I had
Because it should always favor the defendant when
Yeah.
it's equal.
Mhm.
Inconsistencies, okay, then it's an acquittal.
Yeah.
like I was trying to get my head around this. If, say, somebody was charged with the unaliving of someone else, right? And they charged them with first degree, and then the lesser included all the way down, second and manslaughter as possible lesser included.
Mm.
And the jury found not guilty, acquitted on first degree.
Mm.
But say they convicted on second, and then the conviction gets overturned. Now, should the state be allowed to charge him again on first degree? He was acquitted on that. I don't think so. I think the logical conclusion would be you could charge him on the lesser included of second, but not first. Maybe that's a compromise way of doing it, but I still don't like it. I would just, they got to get it right the first time and you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. That's just not right.
Yeah. Sadly, in Sweden, both the prosecution and the defense can appeal a decision, verdict, even if
The prosecution can appeal.
even if the person is convicted of, say, murder, but it's not a heinous murder, he only gets 20 years. Then they can appeal that to a higher court because they want life. So even they can.
Do you have life in Sweden?
Yeah, we
Is
have
it life?
Yeah, it is life. Then after 20
How much money buys you a shot tonight?
$50.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm.
$50, and I will take a shot,
Now
or
you said-
$100 to the Zachariah Adelson fund, and $25 to me. So yeah. So
Sal,
something
you're starting to sound like Veal. You're doing that. Mm.
I've always done that.
No, you're sounding
Neil?
more like
Yeah.
Veal.
And
You'll
if you
copy
Veal
me.
sounds.
Yeah, and if you don't want to give away money to YouTube's, I have a PayPal. So I have two. I have moderators in the chat, so they can post it.
Yeah, that is better.
Because PayPal only takes 5%, while YouTube's takes 30, 35, something like
30.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always post people if I'm a mod in someone's chat and they monetize. I'll always post their PayPal or their Cash App because yep, it's nice to have the money go straight to the creator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Babu?
Yep.
Yep.
Babu,
Babu.
the Aussie cat.
Yeah. The life in Sweden is actual life. Then they can ask for
Clemency.
for a so to speak, a
Thank you, guys.
sentence by year after 20 years, I think. Then they can ask the court, please set a number to my conviction instead.
And GG.
And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I think we have about 180 currently on actual life in Sweden.
Really.
So
What kind of crime would get you life?
heinous murder. Well, all murders, if convicted, or if they are graded, depends on how it's graded. We have it's such a stupid grading system because all the lower courts have different standards. Even though the Supreme Court has said this is the standard, then the lower court said, we'll do it our way instead. So yeah, very interesting. For instance, we had recently 2 girls aged around 19-20 ended another girl's life through strangulation, and then they hid the body, and then they never told anybody.
Jeez.
Yeah. So she wasn't found until weeks later, and then also in the lower court they were sentenced. One was sentenced to life and one to 16 years. In the appellate court, so in our appellate court, they can evaluate the evidence again. They can't bring new arguments, but the higher court can evaluate the evidence. And they deemed the lifer got 20 years and the other one got acquitted because the prosecution forgot to put in a lesser sentence in their prosecution.
If you and now it sounds bad, and I'm not a huge fan of that position where the Court of Appeals can essentially retry and look at new evidence and look at all the
But they
evidence.
can't look at the new evidence in the appellate court. The Supreme Court can look at new evidence, but not the appellate court.
Okay. But they have a similar system in Italy, which allowed that American to get her conviction
Amanda Knox.
overturned, Amanda Knox, and then she came promptly home to the United States and hasn't left since, even
Before
though there is
They could
technically,
retry her.
yeah. So
So
there
she
is a
got that
bright
out of
side to that sometimes.
Yeah, we had a Swedish woman who was sentenced to life in the United States about 25 years ago because she was in the car while her boyfriend committed an armed robbery that ended in death. So she was sentenced to life imprisonment. Sweden negotiated with the US for years to get her to serve that sentence here in Sweden. But US said, well, she is here on life without parole. If we send her over to you, she can ask for this actual sentence. But after a while, she actually came here. She spent.
We gave in.
Yeah, USA gave in. I don't remember which state it was on the top of my head. She came back. She then had served 22 years in prison. And she served another 12 years here. So combined 32 years in prison. And then she was paroled. So, but yeah. And it was very large headlines here in Sweden. Oh, she only drove the car and all of that. And then I read the actual... yeah, she's been on a crime spree for months with this guy.
Really?
And so it wasn't just... armed robbery or felony murder. It was a bunch of other crimes, but everybody here ignored it because she's Swedish.
And she's
that's
cute.
okay. Is she cute too?
What?
Was she
Is she
cute?
cute?
Attractive?
No.
That make a
Hey,
difference.
Christine,
That makes a big
106
difference
subs.
for me.
She got
Congratulations.
she was on my stream and she had 99 subs and then
A bitch
she
ain't
got
one.
100. Hey! Yeah,
Hey.
it happened on my stream. I'm so
Yay.
excited. And now she's up to
Yeah.
106. And Christine has a new computer too.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And Christine is going to be the next Mr. Beast. You watch.
I hope she's going to get me an
Congratulations.
electric fireplace soon.
What?
What are you going? Are you doing OnlyFans?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna start streaming all of my stuff
later.
to OnlyFans.
I've seriously thought about doing it, just like cat pictures.
I have. I was just gonna start streaming like all of my normal streams, just like start streaming them also to OnlyFans.
Taboo.
Why not?
Okay.
Dave,
And first on PayPal. Okay, $50. Thank you so much.
Oh, yay. Here we
Bullet
go.
Bourbon, because I wanted to talk about Donna Adelson.
She's a
Oh.
sweetie.
Oh, I haven't opened this one. So I popped the cherry.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
That's
Dave,
delicious.
are you going to do a stream? Are you going to call it Slug Stream? Dave,
The what? The who?
Dave is talking about doing a stream.
Oh, he's an OG slug.
Oh,
He
Dave,
is
that's
an
a good
OG.
idea.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
only do it on Facebook, Dave?
Yeah, Dave. All
Only
your
on
fans are on
Facebook, right?
Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah. Facebook.
Yeah, my dad
official.
will definitely tune into that.
Oh, yeah. Here we
And,
go. Go, Nick.
thank you so much. I do know this person has another name on YouTube, so I won't say it out loud, the name. But
Yeah.
it says, thanks, Nick, for what you do. Love ya. Love you too. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thumbs up.
I have my
Cheers.
water. I have no alcohol. Again, I was gonna stop and then I forgot to. Then I got busy.
Merry Christmas. We're in December
Merry
now.
Go tell
Oh,
your
hang
wife
on.
to
Are
go
you in
buy you
December?
some.
Are you guys in December yet?
I am in
Yeah, it's
December.
December 1st.
Yeah, I'm in December 2nd.
Yeah, I'm in December 2nd.
Mm.
I suppose, yeah, you must be in December.
Yeah, but your December 2nd is like May.
Not real.
That's true. No, I'm in next year. Well into next year, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas is
No.
done.
Decorate your
Well-
palm trees with lights.
Yeah. But Donna Adelson,
Mm.
former Florida lawmaker. Let's remove that. Makes case
Former.
that Donna Adelson should be released from jail.
Couple cues, love some A's.
Benjamin Grader, and here is the editor's note. The author of this op-ed is a 40-year friend of Donna Adelson, Donna is recently arrested on charges related to the 2014 murder. So this is a friend of the Adelsons.
Aww. It's
Nice
nice.
friends. That's sweet.
And yeah, when Florida State University law professor Dan Markell was killed, it was a tragic, shockful, and awful event. The young law professor, husband, father, son, and brother of a respectful Jewish family from Canada, married Wendy Adelson, also a mother, daughter. Well, she wasn't a mother when she got married. Daughter, sister, and a law professor from a successful, loving Jewish family from Coral Springs. Yeah, they
Yes,
were a
very-
very successful, yes. Technically Jewish. Loving, that's up for debate.
Maybe Jewish on paper.
They're
They were
loving.
wicked in those recorded phone calls. They were not nice people.
Yeah. It seemed like a fairy tale wedding of perfect children from perfect families who had two perfect sons
Well,
of their own.
I think they had a few flaws. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Well, there are some
Well,
fairy
she
tales
did
that are
try to
similar.
correct some of the flaws surgically, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Life stresses, however, prevailed. Stressful jobs attained by ambitious young attorneys trying to balance professional and family life became unbearable. Their individual needs and goals came into conflict. The family growth added to the stress and to the ultimate need for the two to divorce. Not for Mr. Markell. Yes, they were fighting, but the divorce was all Donna or Wendy or Donna. Or well,
I mean, I'm sure mother-in-law was in her ear.
yeah. And the thing that Dan went to on a business trip, and when he came home, she stripped the house from everything, cash, furniture, everything, and just left. So
As
yeah,
one does.
Mm.
Including like his parents' reigns, and they survived the Holocaust.
yeah. I mean, then came the challenges of co-parenting and aloneness, which comes when the family members live far away and cannot assist. Oh no, she was trapped in Tallahassee. Poor thing.
Poor
They
Donna.
all are now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For a
they are
long
back in
time.
Tallahassee. Yeah, Wendy's in Miami, but Charlie and Donna are in Tallahassee. Isn't that
It's a
ironic?
reunion.
Weren't they in court the other day? The son and then the mother in like one room over at the same time.
Yeah, they had their appearance on the same day but different time. So
Yeah.
they were kept apart.
Aw.
They're getting the band back together.
Can't let him see mom.
Oh, and hey, Slider Pie over at Rumble. Yes, I am streaming on Rumble as well. And this goes for Rumble also. $50 in Rumble Ranch, or the combination of it. Yeah, you know the deal. You've been on YouTube's before. Or your Rumbles before. Then came the challenges of co-parenting, and I already read that. Financial stresses also led to a need for more income and better jobs to meet all the needs. Financial stresses, as in hiring lawyers, because she wanted to get the kids to Miami. That's what family is for: to help, support, and make life normal for the children and grandchildren.
Well, I'd
well,
say she did support her family
yes,
in accomplishing what they wanted.
yeah, and life normal. Well, I don't think hiring hitman is included in making life normal.
Is that not traditional maternal duties?
Nah. But this is not a reason nor motive for murder in any normal situation. Oh, I don't
Is
Is
agree.
there a
I mean,
motivation for murder that's appropriate?
but
In any normal situation? I don't know. This is a stupid sentence.
I mean,
Sorry.
yeah. This is a former lawmaker. Just so you know why laws are written stupid.
I'm guessing he's a Democrat.
I
Well,
will not disagree. One must
I
ask
just
how
mean
this
soft on
could
crime.
happen. A simple solution to a complex problem is rarely correct. There are, in my opinion, many things that have been left unexplained or even discussed. Here are his bullet points.
Oh, this
The
ought to be good.
social consequences of a toxic love triangle.
Well, Jody's on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The psychological state of all involved. Past predictable behavior to confirm the charges are valid. What?
What?
What? How does that confirm the charges are valid?
Wait, what? I missed it.
Charges are
Past
valid.
predictable behavior to confirm the charges are valid. Past
How many times
predictable.
has there-
As predictable behavior. So
They're
prior
saying-
bad acts, which is specifically excluded.
So Jodi
Yeah.
Arias never did this before, so she wouldn't have done it now.
Yeah.
Well, so her argument, all my exes are alive. Holds water.
It has some validity.
Yeah. All their exes are still
Yeah,
alive.
like people
That's
don't
right.
snap and do something for the first time in their life and ruin their life. It happens
How
all the time.
ridiculous.
Yeah. The inept, amateurish nature of the crime itself and all its component parts.
No, Dave. He says
She's-
Wendy has immunity because she testified for the state, so she's untouchable.
No,
I believe
no,
her
no.
immunity
No.
was
First of
qualified.
all, Wendy, she was only to the extent that she gets immunity at all. It's just that her words can't be used against her.
The words she said in court can't be used against her in a future charge. That's
Which doesn't mean anything because they can still get at the information.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I don't
still
know
tend to
why
think
she
she's okay though.
agreed.
Yeah.
I think she's all right though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that she's shielded by Charlie and Donna. I think I think they might try, but I don't think you can pass the hurdle of Donna.
I mean, she may not have known, but
Mm.
then again, Donna may throw her under the
Yeah.
bus.
But
don't know.
also,
I don't
they-
think I think she's still guilty. Like she's still there's still charges she could have had to answer for, but like was it Nick that said she's shielded? Like yeah.
And yeah,
Family.
It's
puts
too
the
much
fire
trouble
in
to
this
go up to
stuff.
her.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But we don't
They
know
love the
how
name.
much more wiretap they have
True.
because
Those videos did sound bad.
yeah.
True.
Yeah, they did. The impact of such a crime on the grandchildren and generations to come. Why would we need to consider that in a court setting?
Maybe a sentencing, but not the guilt or innocent phase.
Why educated, law-abiding, shining examples of successful citizens would change so drastically? Allegedly. We don't really know what kind of shenanigans they did before, and unless it's brought up in court, I'm not interested. But this is his, as a 40-year friend of the Adelsons, says. But then again, we have the Murdochs in and
Shining examples. This is really glossy,
yeah.
isn't it?
But this is an op-ed by a friend of theirs, so the medical and psychological profiles of the accused, the convicted, as conducted by professional medical people. none of these were approached or considered. Dave, as a
So-
US-based lawyer, could any of these bullet points be used in court?
To the extent that any of them should be used, and only a handful of them should be, they go really towards the sentencing phase, not
Yeah.
the guilt or
Yeah.
innocent phase.
Yeah.
You can say, but you really don't want to. No, you can't even really. I was going to say, so the only thing that could really be used is like character for truthfulness, right?
Yeah.
That sort of thing can be used, or really the character for untruthfulness can be used, but usually not against the defendant, only against a witness. So no, none of these, except for sentencing.
Yeah.
And I'd say it's more likely an arrogant, successful, rich person like Mama Donna
Yeah.
would think she could get away with something like this in a stressful situation where she wants her grandkids where she is.
Yes.
I could see her doing it. I mean,
I mean, a person who is, I mean, with the Murdochs, just because he cheated a lot of people out of money doesn't mean he's actually doesn't mean he has the in him to commit murder.
100%.
Here it's something different because they didn't do the actual act. They
No.
hired hitmen.
Yeah.
That's the allegation.
That's the allegation. No, we have
No,
a conviction now for,
we have a
for Charlie.
conviction now.
For
Oh,
Charlie.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about for the mom.
Yeah, no, not the mom. It's still an allegation for the mom,
Yeah.
which makes the cases different. Because when you're using a hitman, you have one step removed
Mm.
because you don't do the act yourself.
true, but usually,
Yeah.
So people who dress up or try to dress up the grandkids in Hilter Jugend uniforms.
a
and-
struggling Austrian painter.
The
Do we
struggling
have
was-
any proof of that, by the way? Because that was
Yes.
testified to. Do we have like photographs of this? Because
They have the text messages, and it was either in text message or email. Did they
Okay.
actually do it? We don't know.
I believe that was a joke. I remember. Okay, it was mentioned in those text messages, but that doesn't seem credible to me. That was just
Maybe it was
blowing
a
off
joke,
stream.
but
Yeah.
Maybe,
kinda
but
funny.
considering what happened, how much of it? Because Charlie joked a lot about hiring a hitman,
oh, that's true.
and he did.
The
I mean, yeah. So
well,
Yeah, but I know, Dave. You're thinking as a defense lawyer, so
no,
I
I'm
know
just
exactly
thinking
what you mean.
of. I mean, if I was to say what I truthfully, well, first of all, the whole like, oh, we should dress them up as Austrian artist followers, and I mean, but you could say the same thing about some of the things that I've said on stream.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, I think this mother, Donna, was the ringleader. She was a little puppet master, and she was orchestrating all of this. I think Wendy knew about it, at least to some extent. But the question is can they prove it? I don't really think, though, that they had really enough proof. Well, maybe they did with the financial stuff because there was a lot of money exchanged, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So they probably got there because, unlike Murdaugh, this was a unaliving for hire. So the financial stuff was important to actually the part of the element of the crime.
the Wish.com Murdoch.
Yeah, essentially, the Wish.com Murdaugh. But I think they got the conviction right. So I'm not saying that they didn't. I'm just saying like these things that they're coming out with. I don't believe them all. I don't believe that this whole uniform thing for the kids was real. I think it was a joke. I don't think it ever happened. And it's just that sort of like little things like that rub me the wrong way.
But I have a bunch of Jewish friends, and the jokes they tell each other are dark,
Sure.
really dark at times. But in this case,
you-
I'm. If it actually was needed, but then again, it all was about to spite Dan Markel.
Yeah.
And instead of using these jokes, Charlie is now convicted of hiring hitman. So yeah, but here there's more. Charlie Adelson, Catherine and Sigfrido Garcia,
Oh.
a toxic
Night,
love
Dave,
triangle. What?
Dave, can you pronounce these names?
Charlie Adelson,
Keep going.
Catherine Magbon. I have no idea. And Sigfredo. No, I can't. Garcia.
Oh. Catherine McBanoa, an attractive, educated, intelligent, independent mother of 2 children who supported herself and her children, and who is attracted to independent-minded risk-takers.
Ooh.
Criminals. That's independent-minded risk-takers.
She has that on her Tinder.
Yep.
I mean, these...
What a babe.
This is something I might independent-minded risk-takers. Yeah, that's one way to explain a criminal.
Independent-minded risk-takers.
Should put that on my match.
Yeah. Sigfredo Garcia, the attractive father. Hold on here.
Attractive father.
He's
What's all these attractive?
judging.
Why are we talking? Why is this written this way?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it AI? It's AI. That's what it is.
You think it's AI?
It's written by AI. Yes.
Let's just... I mean...
Rawr. He's EU's type.
Hella...
He's got danger
he's not-
eyes.
He's
got
not a
dark
bad-looking dude. I mean...
He's Latino.
I'd be worried about those eyes.
I can seduce you.
Oh, baby.
I bet he'd wear you out at night.
Oh, honey.
Okay.
No.
A freelancer with some money issues, crime background, anger and jealousy issues, a major risk taker, and somewhat violent past behaviors.
Yeah.
What? He would not marry Catherine, but was addicted to her.
Rawr.
Um,
Oh, he was a dick.
Addicted to her. Addicted
um,
to her.
Addicted.
He was a dickhead to her.
yeah, he misspelled a dickhead. It was
Yeah.
this voice to text thing that Dave used. So instead
damn
of
it,
Yeah.
Dave.
addict to her, became
I
addicted to her.
I agree with Excited. This is AI generated.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it is, huh?
Playboy lifestyle. Rawr.
It's
Oh, I almost rolled
it
my
is-
R's there.
This is so AI.
Mm.
This is not real.
Charlie Adelson, a successful periodontist, a freelancer, a playboy lifestyle, a risk taker who also was addicted to Catherine, a dickhead to Catherine. He has no history of criminal, aggressive, or violent behavior. He also refused to marry her but could not stay away.
Got to put a ring on it, buddy.
I mean,
what
she-
did
she-
he see in her? She had BFFs with Mexican.
I mean, she's a good-looking woman.
You're
But
right,
here's
half
the thing.
Irish.
Charlie Adelson had this, what you call it, the Leonardo DiCaprio syndrome. Nobody over 25. And
No, there's
Hey.
nothing wrong with that
He and
necessarily.
Dave Blanca have a lot in common.
Yeah, they do. But Nick, half Irish has a point. Charlie is the only one not described as attractive.
That's interesting because,
You see that
yeah,
Yep. What's going
reading
on?
in between the lines, the author's opinion about Charlie might be right there.
Yep.
It's not what is in the text, it's what's not in the text.
Yeah, this is definitely a fluff piece, and
Mm.
you can read a lot.
Does he kind of look like Salvador?
Freelancer,
Say,
me- Freelancer,
been a
a
hitman.
person making money from unconventional methods.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm a freelancer.
You're a hitman?
I'm a freelancer.
It's like, a gigolo or a freelancer or a hitman.
Oh, a likely scenario not considered nor discussed. What scenario? Okay. The love triangle where Catherine is the love focus of two competing macho men, where she controls the information to both because they do not talk to each other. She plays once against the other, using jealousy and competition to get what she needs. From Sigfredo, she wants love and devotion for herself and children. From Charlie, she wants love and devotion, security and gifts, and possibly marriage, or a way out of her predicament in life.
This is not a human. Did not write this.
No.
No.
Love and devotion, security and gifts, and possibly marriage or a way out of her predicament.
I wonder. I'm gonna do an AI generated letter. I'm gonna.
Or
do
maybe
that tonight.
this is like a lifetime AI generated script.
I think someone wrote it, and they knew they couldn't write, and they just basically wrote it down really badly.
How do you turn this into a lifetime movie?
Then they got.
It's
They went,
already
okay,
every
rewrite.
Lifetime movie. That's the problem. Every
Yeah.
Lifetime movie has the guy's the asshole, the bad guy,
Yeah.
and he's trying to unalive or hurt some woman. That's a Lifetime movie.
Lifetime movie is doing the first sex scene soon.
Wait, what?
Lifetime movie is going to be filming their first sex scene, apparently.
Haven't they always?
No, I don't think they've ever.
Or maybe they just cut away and there's
Yeah.
steamy smoke.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
that steaming la 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 la, and then cut to dark.
Yeah. But there's always one good male who's most likely gay and the best friend that protects the woman in the end.
Always the best friend.
Yeah,
It's if you're worried about your woman's best male friend, you have reasons. This is common in toxic love triangles. What? Well, okay. Charlie loves Catherine and confides in her and wants to impress her with tough talk, money, and family gossip about where he can be the hero of the family. She comforts him. I don't think he ever loved Catherine. Not in that. I mean, because he has this gorgeous woman. Let's impress her. Let's look at my car. Look at my boat. I'm a dentist.
Look at my mouth. Look at my throat.
Look at my money. But the
Let me
amount
tell
of
you
cash,
about my oral skills.
My money.
Oral skills. No.
invite her to his home or office. Let's go out. Just a minute. Let me just pull out $1,000 in cash from my safe. Yeah. That's
Stapled.
Staple.
Yeah, excuse me, I believe you have my stapler. It's the cool version of Milford.
Oh. Oh.
And
So
washing the money.
ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. This whole storyline is so crazy.
Is this a real article?
Yeah, this is an op-ed in the Tallahassee Democrat by a former lawmaker.
Maybe it's the Lifetime script. They're going to be
Macho
I
guy
think
who's
he's-
the leader.
He's going for he's trying to get movie creds for the Lifetime movie of this.
Yeah.
Sigfredo is a macho guy who is a leader, bully, and fearsome figure who will and has hurt people. He has a friend in a gang, Louis Rivera, and does business with them. He is known for what?
He's known. He is
being a bad guy.
That proves it. This
He's
is
a bad
not
guy.
real.
He's done some bad things.
He is
He
known.
is- He is known.
That technically is a complete sentence, but it's still gibberish.
It's
Yeah.
still absolute just gobbledygook.
Can we get a couple more adjectives and an adverb?
Perhaps.
Maybe a noun or two?
Maybe.
Asking for a friend.
Charlie has delusions of grandeur, and believes he can take on anyone, even Sigfredo. No, he almost shit himself in the car. And they almost came to blows. Catherine shut him down by saying he's no match for Sigfredo, a masculine put-down. This just fuels the fire. Who knows what she told Sigfredo? Maybe that she loves him, but Charlie is a better provider for her and their sons. Who knows?
We should tell AI to generate a story in support of Donna Adelson. Go and see what it spits out.
Yeah. I would imagine it would be very similar to this.
You'd probably have to tell it first.
Just
like
the facts of facts and who is involved and what they look like.
Well, doesn't AI have the internet? It can look it up itself.
Not
Can it?
but,
Yeah, can it do that?
ChatGPT, because I sometimes use ChatGPT to get 100 words about the trials I'm doing. And I did that in this Young Thug Rico. But they said up to January 1st, 2022, we have no information.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
why?
It's
I
just
don't
not
think
up to date.
it's not up to date.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've only used it to create fan fiction, so.
Dali knows a bit about this.
Yeah,
Dali.
like I can't even get Mark Jensen information. It's really frustrating.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
As
But
of
you know how
my
to
last knowledge
ask
update in
questions to it.
January 2022. So
Yeah. Yeah, this
It's
is
bad
like,
Tumblr fan fiction.
yeah.
Okay. So you don't know how to get it to get more recent information?
no.
No. Okay. Sorry.
No, it's
Maybe other AI chats
possibly.
can
I'm really
do
looking
that.
forward to Musk's AI
Oh.
because that'll allow you to write vulgar stuff, and
Oh,
it
that's what
doesn't
you want
lecture
for,
you
of
about
course.
being. It doesn't lecture you about needing to be polite and worrying about
Right.
somebody's feelings.
Right. That's
If-
why you want it.
If Donna Adelson's lawyer does this as an opening statement, I would be so amused.
Oh God, yes.
Dan Markel murder, an alternative theory of the case. Sigfrido and Louis Rivera hang out together. They discuss their women, fears, thoughts, and they plot together. Mwah.
They also
thought-
were lovers.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Their thought processes are very different than the average person. They are so sociopathic.
And tender and loving.
Perhaps they concluded after hearing about the problems with Dan Markel that they could get rid of Charlie by killing his brother-in-law and setting up Charlie to take the fall. What? Why not just kill Charlie and take the money? An alternative plot
Staples and
to
all.
this is, hey Charlie, let's see that safe. I mean, yeah. No, let's these two knuckleheads put up a scheme together with Catherine. Yeah, sure. Yeah. After all, who could ever connect them to this action? After 2 attempts, they clumsily left an obvious trail and were caught.
Who's that one?
Oh.
That dude there. Who was he?
What? When? What?
That photo that was there a
Up
minute
above.
ago. That dude.
Oh. What happened?
No.
There.
Who? Who's he?
That's Sigfredo.
Right. Okay. I've never
Yeah,
seen
he
a
doesn't
photo
look like
before.
much of a gangster.
Oh, I don't know. He's got an even look to his eye. He's got a good side eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the jawline.
Oh, wow.
That is some chiseled jawline on that. Check
How can you
it.
resist?
Oh, baby. Wow.
It's getting hot in here.
You could carve a turkey with that.
I'm just putting it out to chat. I had a lot. I think I got over 200, somewhere between 150 200 new subscribers to my channel.
Nice.
So if I would prefer if you gifted memberships instead of super chats, if you or in if you
If you're in a gifting mood.
Yeah.
if you are in a gifting mood. Yes, half Irish. His tattoos are hidden. It's like in the Young Thug trial because half of the defendants have really high turtlenecks.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good turtleneck.
Yeah.
Why do you think I wear them?
Gigi, what am I up to? I'm prepping. I need to jump off in a little bit. I am preparing for Zachariah Anderson's stream next Friday. They're doing A&E is doing a story on him, and I'm going to live stream it. And I need to run a test tonight to make sure that everything's going to work properly, because they have a new episode of their serial or not their show, whatever, that they air it every Friday night at 9. And so tonight's a new thing, and I'm trying to get it all prepped and make sure that everything runs smoothly. So yeah, sorry, I've been a little distracted, but that's what I've been working on.
Yeah. Okay. But the story is just more and more ridiculous. But I want to show you something more fun. Man charged with growing 8.5 million worth of psychedelic mushroom.
Ooh.
Spore guy.
Maybe he just had a leaky pipe.
Does anyone know his address?
I mean, there are a few puns to get out of to take. He is now facing a shroom without a view.
Nice.
Where is
this? A mushroom without a view.
Sounds like there's a fungus among us.
This Washington Post.
Oh wow.
Burlington, Connecticut.
Why is he not selling it? He's got all that stuff. Why is it not off the shelves being sold?
Yeah,
maybe it was.
He's probably sold a ton already.
Maybe he has nobody to take the trip.
I mean, production he's got down, but distribution he kind of is lacking.
We don't know. There could be many people who are having a damn good time already.
But otherwise, it's a very fungi-tastic setup.
Funky, but he's a fun guy, Rosie. Yes. That's awesome.
I mean, but that's kind of an elaborate operation there. This is not like some small time.
This is. I mean, look at the stainless steel setup he has in the background. What you see here is just the bags of the dried mushrooms, and that's a lot of shrooms.
As someone
he has a high tolerance.
A lot of horse manure.
It's not some small operation.
No, it's not.
Well, the operation apparently needs to hire somebody now.
He was very capable.
I wonder if our lady in Melbourne who made the pie got it from there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Actually, no. They were death caps.
Yeah. But here's the thing: he was caught 8.5 million worth of merchandise, and for me that's a waste of. Then, as Dave said, distribution problems.
Yeah.
He has serious distribution problems.
Yeah,
I think I said that, but yeah.
But he has.
Well, unless, like, I don't know how mushrooms are growing. I mean, is it possible that all this was grown and processed and harvested and bagged, and he was just waiting to sell it? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. Or maybe this is a part of a setup where a cop or agency says, we need this much, and he grew it.
I haven't
was he a Trump supporter?
Maybe.
That's a good question. That should be the first question.
Maybe this is part of the fermenting process. Maybe actually they're not ready to go. Like, it's possible this is part of the production process.
Well, they said it was dried.
Nope. Who knows?
I don't know.
Though?
I've never had them, but
I mean, me
Dry
neither.
game.
But I'm just saying that, like, perhaps they're not quite done.
yeah,
Perhaps they have to sit there for a bit.
Mm.
yeah.
don't
But
know.
it'd be like an in-process thing, though. So you should
I
have
don't
some
know.
ready to go.
Jesus.
You would think he'd have some ready to go, but maybe he doesn't have as many as it looks like
Yeah.
there. That he's just sitting
Oh.
there in inventory. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a decent inventory.
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't want to
That-
knock
oh,
his
look at that.
capitalistic skills.
Whoa. Maybe
Yeah.
this is bigger than we think, though. Maybe that's a small amount compared to how much he's got out there.
I have no idea what the current rate is on magic mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah. We need to ask
Hey,
Jamie.
Rosie.
She's the drug
Rosie's
dealer.
on fire.
Make much more room for him.
Nice.
I love this chick.
You
How do I
should have
not
went
know
to
you,
shop.
Rosie? She's
Oh.
awesome.
That's a lot. This is Connecticut?
Yeah, Connecticut. But I do remember seeing a photo of him. Hold on.
He's only 21. He's a good entrepreneur.
Isn't
30
he?
under 30, right?
Yeah. Oh, check him out. He's
Oh,
on
never mind.
brand.
It looks like he
What?
uses his product.
Yeah, he's
This
on
is the
brand,
guy.
look at him. And that's a nice photo. Like it's well lit.
Hmm?
That's a nice photo. It's well lit. Like it's
His-
professional.
Pre-pubescent mustache, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Salvador, speaking of, how's yours coming along? Oh, he's gone.
Oh, his mustache.
Yeah.
He sits there going like this and twirls it every now and again.
Does he?
But I don't know how he manages to actually grab it. I don't know if
Ghostly
any of you-
says more mushroom were outside the home too. Well, most mushrooms are outside of homes.
More mushrooms were outside the home too. More. I wonder. Probably because they grow out there.
Do they?
Unless
Or-
it's got a
I feel like
hydroponic
you.
setup.
Oh, I feel like you'd grow them indoors. You want
Yeah,
really
Maybe.
in an industrial setup.
yeah.
I mean,
Do you think?
if you mean just the cooking mushrooms, you have these packages where you can grow it yourself.
Mm.
Because technically, all you need is a moist log, and then you inject the spores, and then they will grow by themselves
A moist
in a
log.
dark, moist log. Yeah,
Or
or
manure.
a damp log or something, an old log, wood log, and
Yeah.
you can actually do it yourself with cooking mushrooms.
I gotta
way
say
you
that
can-
The legal ones. You know, you
The
need a
legal-
license to grow any kind of mushroom in Michigan. I find it weird.
a
What?
license to grow mushrooms.
And the reason is because the mushroom lobby got together and said, we don't like this competition. We're going to make it so you have to get a license to grow mushrooms in Michigan.
Ah, the mushroom lobby.
Yep. It's a stupid lobby. Yeah. And so you actually need a license to grow mushrooms on a commercial level.
Yeah.
You can't just like plant it like you do corn or anything.
Yeah, they have to get down from their high horse.
Mm. Lots of compost.
Isn't
Is
he
it
isn't supposed to
supposed to
get
get
in
in
trouble with it?
I mean, the puns for this.
Is Ro-
just
Where
right
was she
there.
on Dad Joke Stream?
Rosie,
Yeah.
are you sea swept? Is she sea swept?
Yeah, I think she's.
I think she's sea swept. Wait, Rosie, if you don't know sea swept, there's this lady, and she's an awesome chatter, and she's really, really good at puns, and we haven't seen her for a little bit.
Yeah.
And we wonder if you're her. But you're awesome, Rosie. We like you.
Sea Swept just disappeared and came back with a different name.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Hella, for talking to us about it. There is a way to set up a PO box in the US for $10 a month.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Was it
And
me?
when No, Ghostly. Sorry, Ghostly.
Yeah.
$10 a month, and they give you an US and UK address for people to post to. When packages come in, you can decide what and where to ship to. Interesting. I will look into it. I will look into it if I remember it. Drop the link to what?
The link to what?
What link?
I don't know.
Just tell us which one, Rosie. There's so many links. There
There's
are
so
so many links.
Mm.
So many links.
Yeah. Those were the only bullet points I had. So, Hella, what are you up to tomorrow?
Tomorrow is my Sunday, and I'm going to be DJing at a Latin dance competition all day. Fun. Yeah. Actually, it's like the World Latin Dance Championships or something, and I have to play like the competition music for all the people in the sparkly costumes, and I'm scared because I'm doing that for 4 hours, and if I get it wrong, like they're going to be really mad at me because they're going to like be mid throwing each other in the air, and you don't want to like press pause by accident or something when they're like flying through the air. That would be bad. Anyway, so I've got to do that. But streaming wise, Hearsay for Days is Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern, and the topics are really interesting this week.
Okay.
Oh, they're always really interesting. But I'm going to be covering, Jennifer Coffin-Licker. Jennifer.
I love
Coffin Duffer, the self-proclaimed expert for hire.
Yeah.
Who sells herself.
She knows everything.
What a fucking scam she is.
Yeah, I just posted the link to it. Okay, so Jennifer Coffin whatsoever, ex-FBI. I'm going to be digging apart quite a few of the things that she's been throwing around the twits, and so she has been playing around with Daybell, with Turtle Boy, Karen Reed. Pardon?
Farmville?
What are you talking about?
She's been playing with Farmville. Oh no, Daybell. Sorry.
Daybell.
Okay.
That dude that we've been covering. Remember him?
Okay.
Yeah, that dude.
Farmville.
Coffin Licker.
So Coffin Duffer, Coffin Digger, Coffin Licker, whatever we like to call her. Jennifer, that one who makes money. Yeah, that one who makes money out of posting stuff on Twitter to try and get people to believe that defendants are guilty before they've been to trial. That one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Am I following her on Twitter yet?
Yes, you are. Yeah. I'm not following her.
You use pissed
yet
about it.
Yeah. No. I'm not following her, yet I see everything she tweets because she has that.
Oh, she's the one that's got Mo Wilson's picture, right?
Oh.
Yeah, at the moment. Yeah. Right. Anyway, so she has been going after Mr. Daybell, whatever, but about the cameras in the courtroom. She has been going after your friend Aiden, Mr. Turtle Boy, and also Murdoch, always fun. Becky's son, Coltgate, Koberger as usual, and in this case, the whole rumors about Dylan Mortensen, yes, Mortensen, the surviving roommate, and also the Aussie case, Lemon versus Network 10, which I've been covering since the start. So all that and more. That is 3 p.m. Eastern, and I have just put up a link to that. 3 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. That is US time. In my past, it'll be Monday morning for me, so 6:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for me. I hope that you can come, Nick. That's Sunday for you. Is it Sunday for you? It's just after your Sunday stream. So you do your serial killer Sunday?
I have switched serial killer Sunday to Saturday because in these 8-9 hour streams per day, I need 1 day off, and that is Sundays.
I think that's fair enough.
Yeah, because I need a day to recharge my batteries, so to speak.
Yeah,
it's exhausting.
So I will change serial killer Sunday to serial killer Saturday. That's a Rumble exclusive.
Yes.
So if you have not followed me on Rumble, now is the time. I'm currently doing the Eileen Warnes the female Florida serial killer who unalived 8 men in the span of a year before she was caught. And first episode I had Steve Gosney on, but sadly, or good for him, that he is now taking a hiatus from streaming.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay.
He just has a lot on his plate.
Okay.
He has.
Yeah.
It's just
We did a stream about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the two what we call it, senior advisors and senior people on Florida death penalty appeals are retiring next year, which means he is the senior in that office.
Yikes.
So, yeah. And that together with the books he has and the books he's planning to write and have started to write, he needs to focus his time. And I completely agree to some extent. And,
Where is he?
To the part where he isn't around for us.
No.
You're not giving up, are you, Rosie?
No. Yeah. I agree with his relocation of time, but I'm not so sure removing himself from streaming altogether, because much of his success with his books comes through streaming.
And I think he was going to miss us.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll come back soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only do 15 books a month now.
I get the desire to take a break.
Yeah.
And it's not like the first time. He's fine.
Yeah.
He'll be good.
He will
yeah,
be
we've
fine.
all had that. I mean,
yeah.
And then, we plan to take a break and then we come back 24 hours later or a week later.
24 hours later?
Yeah, that's usually how it is.
I'm done.
Like,
I'm
I'm not
taking a break.
streaming this week, and I've been on like 4 or 5 streams just today alone.
I'm taking my bat and ball and I'm going home.
Yeah. I mean, some days it's just hard to put on the computer. But once you're in it, you're in it.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you're just dragging to go on and do something, and then you do it, and you're just like, okay.
Yeah, it's me. Is it?
I don't know about that.
I mean, is Rosie Convoy, is it really sea swept?
No, it's
No.
not.
No. She's not talking to you. She's talking to Digger.
Oh, she's talking to Digger.
Yeah.
Junior.
Oh, okay.
You're not street swept. She's not street swept.
Yes.
Thank you, Gigi.
Yeah. No, so
we read the chats as we want to read them, by the way, too.
Yeah.
So I do that too. I'll just pull up random chats and be like, I'm going to use this to emphasize the point I was just making. It has nothing to do with what I was
Hey,
talking
Digger.
about.
Hey, Digger.
Hello,
Good to see
hello.
you.
Before game night.
Okay, let's have a 10-minute Christmas sale. The next 10 minutes, $25 buys you a shot of whiskey. Let's get things going here.
Does this have to be 25 from at once? 10 from Digger, 10 from Rosie, 5 from.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, if let's see here, let's do lawyer math. If 3 people buys 5
that doesn't work.
Memberships, that would equate to something of that sort, for example. And or 1 single super chat, or 1 donation via Rumble Rant, or via PayPal. I do have my beer. Meanwhile, it's all up to you in the audience.
Come on, everybody. Let's go. I've been admitting all week, like, I'm a grifting whore, and I'm going to own it. So
I don't grift very well.
You don't grift very well. You're the king of it. You're the king, and I'm the queen.
King of grifting. I don't.
Yeah, you are. You like shame me when my membership expires and tell me to buy one, and then kick me out of Discord.
Well, I guess that's true.
That's pretty good.
But that's not
Then
me.
again,
I have others do the grifting for me. I have others do it for me. I don't do it.
Hey, that raised $1,000 for Zach. So
it did
was worth
actually.
it.
That did.
Well, actually, the threat of me letting you back in raised
Yeah.
$1,000 for Zach.
Yep. Yep. Come on.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That was amazing.
I know. But here's
Why
the
do you
thing.
turn the ads on, Nick?
But every time I choose monetization, I have to have ads. I don't.
Rosie,
I
are
know.
you on your PC or
Hmm?
what? Because I never get ads on my phone.
Hmm.
So I'm just curious.
I
what you're using.
will show. Hold on. Here. Dun, dun, dun.
Stop scratching the couch.
Because I can't change anything. I have monetization on, then I have the live ad settings or choose how mid-rolls appear. And here,
Really,
the only
Rosie?
thing I can do is choose every 30 minutes. But I have conservative. That's
Right.
the absolute lowest setting on ads I can have.
Yep, YouTube changed it so that you can't opt out of ads during a live stream.
Yeah.
I
I
used to
can't
How
be
long
able to.
ago? Because I
You-
just subscribed to.
Maybe about I would say maybe a month ago. Not that long ago. They
Okay,
changed
maybe
it.
that was the time I subscribed to
Mm.
Google or YouTube Plus or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much I wish I could remove it, I can't.
Aw,
Yeah, you got 10
Fox,
gifted
thank
memberships.
you.
Yay! Thank you, Shawfos, for gifting 10 memberships. Let's see. Gifted to Digger420, Soul Souffle, Buruberries, Unbreaded Beer Chicken, HT, Heather Mosher, Sue, in my humble opinion, Sadie, C. Souder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That's about it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Shawfos. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Shofas.
Yeah, and I think most of them are re-entering membership, and there will be a link to Discord in my you will see it on my actual channel, and you now have access to the channel on YouTube with the most members only content by far. I had no idea that I produced that much. If I had known, I would have produced less. But
I don't have that much. I gotta check yours out. Let's see. I do
I don't know.
watch them, but haven't looked to see how many.
I'm thinking of doing like walks around Mesa, displaying all the new DUI accidents we have.
Sweet.
Yeah. Because every time I go for a walk, there's like a new spot where a car crashed into a wall or something.
Nice.
We have a drinking problem here.
You could walk to the prison too.
It's
you
40
could.
minutes by drive, but I need to write that letter to Jody, damn it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
You
do.
guys got to help me.
Just go
Let's
visit.
see
You got to
here.
make a good first impression. I don't want her to
Members,
think I'm weird.
members only, members only, members only, members only, members only, members only,
Look
members
at all
only,
that.
members only. Yeah, members only, members only, members only. And on live streams, I have on recent time. I think I have one. Let's get ready for Christmas. I will do more leading up to Christmas.
How do we not have a Jody stream set up yet?
Oh, I have to say, I
There's
have to
not
set
even
that
any
up.
nudity in there.
Yeah, there might be more.
In the members only streams, it's all nude on my members only streams. It's the
Oh,
same.
I know. How do you think I'm going to get
Oh,
monetized?
Wait till I start
Well-
streaming on OnlyFans.
It's
I
Wait till
sweet.
know,
David posts
Obama.
Wait.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yes. Not
Hey,
Obama.
I'm
How's
not
it going?
Obama. I've seen
Hey,
you
Obama.
everywhere I've been today.
Yeah, and
Are
now
you-
he's here.
Following Dave around. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't see anyone
Aw.
Obama on my stream.
I had to uninstall BitChute or BitChute. I don't
Hey,
know.
Obama, please don't drone strike me.
Yeah. Now, how to avoid ads? Well, you can use an ad blocker, or you have
really work
YouTube
anymore.
Premium.
Are you allowed to talk about that?
I don't care. Why?
Well,
I'm-
Why would you
You
not
can't
be
get
allowed to
yeeted.
talk about-
Yeah.
we can't talk about
He's
ad
drunk.
blockers on YouTube against the terms of service, and then
Is it?
Okay, commercial
Surely.
removers. I don't know.
Okay.
I've heard YouTubers talk about it. I never talk about
Really?
it because
but no one's ever been yeeted for that.
I don't.
Not yet.
I
mean-
don't know.
Okay, so this is what I got to say about ads. If
Yeah.
you guys don't have YouTube Premium, you're literally getting this service for free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
You know?
I agree.
Now I survive. My channel stays afloat thanks to memberships and super chats. I don't really need the ad revenue because it's literally cents to the
Nothing.
dollar.
Pennies.
Yeah,
Mm,
but YouTube says I have to. I don't know
yes.
why, but
I think your YouTube's been hurt.
I'm on YouTube. But that's also why I am on Rumble and why I'm pushing for more. I just got past 200 followers on Rumble. So it's growing slowly but steadily. And the entire Young Thug trial will be on both YouTube, Rumble, and at Twitter, X, whatever's. And so people have the options.
Yeah,
And
you can watch on Twitter. You can watch on Rumble, and you can still super chat here or on Rumble, and avoid the ads.
mm,
It's true.
Or you can handle ads like Elon Musk does.
yeah, that's going swell. That's an interesting lawsuit from Twitter. And
What is
I
it?
meant
I missed this.
go F yourself to
yeah.
the Disney CEO.
And
Yeah, that was great.
Rumble has
He
sued
was in
the
the
same
audience.
people, and they kind of bring receipts.
Yeah.
That will be interesting about Torch or Tortish, whatever it is, because they sent the yearly, whatever it is, how much they are relying on Google Ads, and this year is less than 1%. They sent all the information to this person who works for a paper or something like that, or non-profit organization, and they still go out with information saying now when Rumble went public that they are so close to bankruptcy because they rely on Google ad revenue too much. They might even have a case there, but
Right.
it's hard to prove. It's really hard to prove.
Yeah.
These things get so complicated.
But
Well,
then
the scary
again,
thing about wanting to do this full time and making this a career is that you have to then rely on this.
Yeah.
And YouTube
can have
can
a
screw
legal
around
rights.
with the ad revenues and screw around with all of this stuff in a
Yeah.
heartbeat. And all you can do
Yeah.
is accept it.
yeah, and since YouTube forced me to have ads, I have had a decline in super
Really?
chats and the membership gifting.
I've noticed
I
that
wonder
with
why
my
that is.
I've noticed that with my donations though, like the last month.
Yeah.
Well, it's Christmas time.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. End of the
Yeah,
year.
that too. But I experienced this already in October.
Okay.
So yeah,
But why would people stop giving super chats and things because they're seeing ads? I don't see why.
I think it's
Because-
just Christmas. That's what I
yeah,
think.
but it's also annoying. And
I think,
if they are forced to watch ads, why promote the channel? Because he gets ad revenue.
I don't know whether it's causation or correlation.
Yeah. I don't know. All I can say, and also the economy now is shit.
Yeah.
You
That
need
too.
to choose between rent, food, or give me a super chat.
Just
Then
some random
I mean-
weirdo in Sweden, a super
yeah,
chat.
Grand Torino, Sweden.
But I mean, gifted 10 memberships. I think that's worth it.
That's absolutely worth it.
Yeah,
And he's not some random weirdo. He's our random
No,
weirdo.
he is awesome.
Who's that?
yeah, he is awesome.
Nick.
Oh. I was wondering who the random person that they were talking about is, and it's you.
This adorable, random, awesome weirdo.
She is,
And take a shot.
and I'm using the Danish shot glass I got from Baker.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, Pixie.
Very good. Hey,
Baker is on
Pixie.
Verdict Watch now, but I sent him an invite, but
Is he
Is he
still
still
alive?
going?
Oh, please tell me he's still alive.
No,
That
I
would
think he
make my
dumped
mind.
into Valhalla a while ago.
Oh.
Oh no, he's still alive. No, he's not. Is he?
no, it's not.
Is he?
No. No,
Oh.
he ended 3 hours ago. That's what I thought. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, and Valhalla is
Excalibur.
okay.
Valhalla may be just finished up
Yeah.
because he was going for a bit.
Flux is going. That's the only one.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
that did 10 minutes ago.
I need to jump off
Hmm.
and prepare for my test stream for
Yep.
Zachariah Anderson next
Something
Friday
I said?
at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be
Hmm.
streaming the A&E special regarding Zachariah Anderson,
Hmm.
and I'm going to test everything and make sure it works tonight
Hmm.
because I have
Yeah.
an episode airing tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go do that.
Yeah, I'm going to dump you all over to Expert in 20 minutes, the viewers.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you all have a good night, and I'll see you maybe over on the Expert later, or at least in the chat. I'll be somewhere.
Mm.
All right.
Okay. See you around.
Take
I'll
care,
be
guys.
asleep.
Bye. Bye, Dave. Okay.
Bye, David.
And thank you to Xcomer for Norwegian 50 krona, which is about $4, which is a step on the way to next shot. And he's also been a member for 1 month. Nice.
Yay.
And he says, these goddamn ads. I have premium though. Yeah, if you have YouTube Premium, you don't get ads. And then I get a fraction of a cent from that. Yeah. So there are ways around these freaking ads. I don't like it, but that's the world we live in now. We are
Daddy
forced.
Google.
And maybe it's because I don't know why. Because I mean, looking at my prior months and all of that, I can see there's no way Google can retain the revenue from ads alone from the decline in memberships and super chats. Because I had like 40% decline in super chats and memberships the last 2 months. But I mean, sure, I might get $20 in ad revenue for this month. But $20 is $20, as she said. But that's what she said. But
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's Google. They're dumb. No point in trying to rationalize it. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, thank you, KLI.
Ah,
Oh, did you?
oh,
Thank you, Caroline.
Nice. Thank you so
That's
much.
That's lovely of you. Wonderful. I can't wait to see you in chat sometime.
Yeah.
Good job. That's wonderful.
Hmm?
Excellent. In fact, now the next one is going to be a lot more of a lighter subject matter. So, yeah, the one I've been covering today was a little bit of a heavy subject matter. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to have to jump, Nick. So thank you so much, and I love your new Christmas theme. It's very pretty, and your decorations and your outfit and everything. You're so festive, and in a very heterosexual way. You're very festive.
Oh, thank you so much. Here's
No
the thing.
worries.
I don't care what people call me because I've been around for a very long time. I've been called things you couldn't even imagine because you don't speak Swedish. And I don't care. I know who I am. I mean, I could show up in anything because I know who I am. I've been me for a very long time.
Exactly. You're not insecure.
Yeah, no. Well, festive is a word I usually use to describe people who are quite fabulous. So, and you are fabulous. You're very fabulous.
Thank you.
But in a very straight way. So thank you, and I hope to see you in the next couple of days on a stream somewhere, whether it be on my channel or your channel or Dali's channel or wherever, somewhere. But thank you very much. I always love being here. And bye bye, Dali, my lovely co-host. And I shall see you definitely on one of our streams. Love you, chat. Love you, mods. Love you, everybody.
All right. Now, Jingles has its own merch. So I will expand this eventually. He's still asleep over there, so he hasn't made his present known. Today because he found a paper bag and he stayed
God.
there for a solid 12 hours. And now he's
Playing
asleep
with it
over
or
there.
just like sleeping?
God, he was in his paper den, just being in there. So
Yeah. Mine, I had a paper bag by my door, and mine, Babu was, or no, Junior was like jumping on the paper bag while I was streaming. And of course, it was just making this god awful noise. It's like,
Oh.
Jesus Christ. So I had to like pause, stop the camera, go over, take their bag away from them. And it was just, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I love the little asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But he can get a bit annoyed because for him, I am a human food dispenser. That's what I am. Now he does occasionally allow me to give him pets.
Yeah.
Or pets, but Jingles is a farm cat.
Yeah.
This farm, the entire 46 acres, that's his domains.
Yeah.
Oh, Digger 420. My girls are making a name for themselves on stream too. If they knew they could have their own merch, I'd be in trouble. Well, yeah. Stray says, "Hi, Sal. I'm loving this camera angle." Okay.
No, thank you. I changed it recently.
Well, you have a very uncluttered background.
I do. Well, I got David sent me a Dolly painting. So I have that, but I need, it's a work in progress.
Yeah. I have done the AI to have jingles in different stuff because I already have jingles. No, not that one. Sorry. Where is it? There. So it's always my cover over the Law and Seaward logo.
Yeah.
And because I sent pictures of jingles to AI make other scenarios, and I had a few suggestions. So there will be a line of merch with jingles on it. And because jingles outsells everything that's me.
I know. That's why I need to get monetized. And I'm thinking like Babu merch and
yeah. If you haven't subscribed to Dali, you are like 45 subscribers away.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And I will try to, because I can redirect to you. I know that. And I will try to convince Jeff to, if you are somewhere near in streams, that he can redirect to you. Because I have Jeff to thank about me getting monetized and everything. Because I can show that. Maybe I can show that. Hold on for a minute. No, not that one. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, Jeff is great. He's helped out so many people.
History. Oh, I had this up not long ago. Hold on while I grift yourself while I look.
Okay. Yeah, my channel Dolly Talk. I cover funny stuff about court trials. Covering the Mark Jensen trial, George Zimmerman. I started, and I also started Dean Cummings. Kind of having trouble finding enough hours in the day. But tomorrow is Mark Jensen, the continuing series of our little weirdo who unalived his wife, which isn't funny, but the fact that he was found with 2,200 penis photos on his computer, 800 of which were organized by size, is funny because the lawyers have to then argue about it.
Yeah, so if you're interested in peens,
yes,
Dali is your man. Yeah,
so
Ozzy has redirected to me about. I mean, I redirect to Dave, to Sal, to Hella.
It's appreciated.
I try to mix up, but it also is who's online.
Yeah.
For instance, I know that the expert will is starting in like 10-15 minutes. So I will throw everything at him, and then I might join him there. But this is from, it's called Social Blade. And if you see this enormous spike here, in a week, I got 770
Yeah.
subscribers. And all of those are thanks to Jeff over
Yeah.
at Legal Vices. He had me on for his Friday, his F-It Friday
Mm.
and other things. And apparently that worked. So I have Jeff to thank for being monetized, getting my hours and everything. So I have Jeff to thank for everything. And I pay it forward. I like that
Yeah.
principle about paying it forward to
Same.
Sal, to Hella, to Baker, to people who stream more or less, who is in our sphere.
Yeah.
Because we are, it's not. I mean, it's a network of sorts, but it's friends with different approaches. I mean, me and Dave, we have this law approach because we both have a law degree. We are actually actively doing law.
Yeah.
And then we have the layman like Mo. Mo
Yeah.
is my. I mean,
Oh.
if I could hire Mo to be my constant sidekick,
Yes.
I would. She
Oh, yeah.
is amazing. And her
Yeah.
streams are amazing. Her videos are amazing. I would
She is.
suspect once she gets the right video and the right algorithm, she's going to blow up.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
She went on Megan Fox and had a
Yeah.
huge growth spurt with subs.
Yeah.
And just there's like 20, 30 people there. People you wouldn't think would be like normally there, and they're just glued to her. She is so funny, and she's kind of she's like my twin.
Yeah. And you two together, us three together.
Yeah.
I mean, I we could have a channel just talking. And yeah, Vices introduced me to all my peeps online. He's an awesome. Yeah, I mean, of all the law tubers out there, Jeff is amazing, and I love Rob and Ian too. Ian is my is my brother from another mother, and I really like when he shows up, but he's so busy.
Yeah.
And Rob, I mean, people tend to forget we have day jobs, and Rob and Ian are swamped with work.
Yeah.
Swamped. I mean, I do my 40 to 80 hours a week at work.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm as swamped as those two are.
Yeah.
And they still put out amazing content. Jeff works his 40 to 60 hour week too, I believe.
Yeah.
Amazing content. Everybody knows him. He has this radio profile, so he's easy to talk to.
Yeah.
I'm a union rep. I do labor law, so I'm used to talking to strangers and people. And people are used to talking to me because they have to and they want to. And everybody's situation is different, just as in the chat.
Yeah.
And thank you to the amateur iconoclast for gifting 5 memberships, who went to Pixie78, I'm Not Obama, yay, Papa D. Gross, Little Peanut, Crystal Wright. I think 2 or 3 of these are new members.
Nice.
Digger420 says, if it weren't for you, I would still not understand why my family says we're Norse, but we spell our name Son. You told it was something that was done regularly. Yes, the word son is, historically, son is you are the son of. Then people got tired of, well, here is Harald, Svennesson, the Sven's son. And then his kid is called Peter. Then he is Sven Peter's son. But eventually they started to do this. Let's just call ourselves Peterson or Svensson or something like that. Not giving the father's first name and son. So that, and it's us and the Norwegians who does it most. And the
So, like-
Icelandic still does it.
Like Johnson.
Johnson, yeah, that's Swedish or Norwegian. Johnson.
Interesting.
Because you're John's son. Or in Sweden, it would have been Johan's son.
Interesting.
And Johansson is, by the way, the most common Swedish surname.
Johansson. Okay.
Yeah.
Johan son. Okay.
Yeah, Johan's son. Yeah. So that is the Swedish way, the Swedish tradition to do it. Yeah, so let's see here. You were right. My family traced the change back to the early 1900s. Nice. Nice. I'm happy to help because Eriksson, Niklasson, Peterson, Johnson, so many sons. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the common way we did it over here in Sweden. So if you have an American surname that ends with son, you are probably by Scandinavian descent. I'm not Biden said, kind of how like Arabs call their kids Abu, meaning son of. Yeah, that's exactly it. Now, these 5, I mean, I'm a sheep Thank you for your 5 gifted memberships. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. So you get half a shot. Yeah. I mean, I'm in the mood. I had amazing fun with this. And thank you all for being here, for doing all of this crazy stuff with me, with Sal, with Hella and Dave. And I saw earlier, there's a lot of people doing their own streams, and I love it.
Yes.
I mean, we have so many people in this sphere that started YouTubing, and I encourage it. I cannot ever guarantee success in any way.
No, it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. You have to do a lot of things, and people who don't do it, it takes preparations and it takes time that you might not have, and figuring out the YouTube algorithm thingy and stuff
designing
like that.
Graphics and planning and reaching out. If you're not a social person, it's very difficult.
Yeah, and I mean, but I've been doing law for over 30 years.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't recognize me in that setting. So me being here,
it's an outlet.
It's an outlet. And I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm having so much fun. Yes, some days it's hard to just press on the computer.
Yeah.
But once you're in it, yeah, this is why I do it. Because the audience makes it worth it all the time. The commentary, the love I receive and I can give back, the love they have towards each other. I hope this will never be a drama channel where I have to create drama because I have no content. No, I stream trials.
Yeah, we have too much content.
Yeah, there
too many options.
There will always be content. My commentary, your Sal's input, Hella's input, Dave's, MG Law's, Jeff's, Hayden's, Rob's, Ian's, everybody's input. Because I always invite people in, but I also know everybody's busy.
Yeah.
So I'm so appreciated for everybody who shows up. You in the chat. Yeah. I mean, this channel would be nothing without the chat and the people watching. So
it's humbling.
It's humbling. I'm a slightly aging Swedish guy with a law degree. who does streams about US trials.
Yeah.
You couldn't sell this to a network if you wanted to.
Exactly.
It's the worst Lifetime movie ever.
I'm an autistic weirdo who's self-isolated himself that works at his parents' company that just watches trials on a daily basis.
Mm.
And
Mm.
yet I'm having fun with all of you.
Yeah. And it's a bit like that. I'm a hermit by choice.
Yeah.
Me and Miss Viking, we have never lived together.
Yeah.
Because she had her previous life with her then husband, kids who's now adults. She leaned over the fence 8 years ago. I think just a few days ago we had last Friday or Sunday. What was it? She said we are going out tonight. Okay, why? We are having a celebration. Oh, really? Jesus Christ, what are we celebrating? What anniversary is this? But it was 8 years to the day. She leaned over the fence of my old house and said hi. And apparently, because I had my, I was shopping firewood, and apparently that was somewhat attractive to her. So she leaned over while I was doing all of this, and I noticed her. She said hi because she was friends with the neighbor.
Mm.
And 8 years later, and we don't live together. She lives about 25 minutes away. She's an ER nurse, and we meet when we can because our schedules do not mix. But that's the way we chose to have this. And I'm looking forward to having this arrangement for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And Niklas was wearing one of his jackets when shopping this was late November, 8 years ago. The weather was not that bad, so I would assume I was just me because you have to have the special boots and the special pants, but maybe a t-shirt, because if you shop woods for 2 or 3 hours, you kind of get warm. So
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, because I kind of had forgot to do it for the winter. So I had maybe 2 cubic meters of firewood to chop. So I don't know what that is in American. It's like 3 camels and a slap in the face worth of firewood. Your American measurements is weird.
I found a skit on that. I'll have to send it to you. I need to find it, but it was really funny. A skit on like our weird ass measurements and how confusing it is.
Where did you send it?
I haven't sent it yet. I'll have to find it, but you might like it. It was a while ago. I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, our measurements are so freaking weird.
Yeah.
I just wish we'd go metric, which is like the most un-American thing I can possibly ever say. But I just wish we'd go metric and just get it done.
Yeah, because you use the metric system in all of science and the going to space and everything.
Yeah.
Sherry Reed says, love that type of relationship you have with Mrs. Nick. I love my husband, but I do like my time and my space. Yeah, because, I mean, during the word that happened the last 3 years, that was rough.
Yeah.
But I think we survived since we already had that. But during those 2 years with everything closing down, because if we were to meet, I had to isolate myself for 2 weeks.
In Sweden?
Yeah.
Because the world, I think it was Sweden, where you guys didn't really quarantine.
No, we didn't close down, but she was an ER nurse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had to isolate myself for 2 weeks before. So we met a combined maybe maybe 3 weeks combined in 2.5 years.
Mm,
But the relationship, and it was rough
yeah.
because we had to relearn or know each other.
Yeah.
But we had that foundation of what you call it. We had the foundation of, since we've never lived together, we already had that in place. It was just spaced out in so much time, so we had
Yeah.
to know each other, and it was rough. It was rough, but we made it through, and now we're doing good. We won't go metric because ours based on sacred geometry. Sacred. I mean, sacred and science is kind of
Jimmy Carter, we had a plan to slowly introduce our society to metric. And then Jimmy Carter was like, no, we're just going to go ahead and change it overnight, which
no,
Americans don't take kindly to change.
no. But
So
for
then
instance,
we got pissed off and they just canceled it.
For instance, we changed from left-hand traffic to right-hand traffic overnight. They even had
Jesus.
a vote about it, and nobody wanted it, but the government said, we don't care.
Oh, God. How did that go over?
Oh,
how many accidents?
For the next month, it was hell, but then people just adjusted. But hey, we are a social democratic country.
Wait,
if the government tells us, what?
Aren't your cars like right-hand drive?
Yeah.
Or right hand?
Yeah, but then
so then you went over to the right lane?
Yeah. Yeah, it
Your
was
cars aren't designed for it.
No, but this was let's see here. That was 1967, and there was a lot of cars, but not everybody could afford a car. So so they announced it in 1966. They changed it to 1967. So all the car manufacturers had time to change it for the new
So
cars.
they went to the left-hand side of the car right now. That's how it is now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's best to do it early on. I mean, that's why we're 120 volt, because we kind of founded electricity, or not found electricity, but like did the setup for it, and started running wires for 120 volt, and then it was improved. And a few years later, when it went to the rest of the world, it was better at 220 or 240.
Yeah, Saab and Volvo, but we also have Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg, the factory is about 40 minutes from where I live, and I actually went to visit that factory not that long ago. Oh no,
really?
It was like 5 years ago. And the setup is amazing. Oh, the Koenigsegg, when we went into the factory, it was through the cigar club, because one of the people employed there is also a cigar smoker. So we were getting access to the floor. And one of the cars that were ready for shipping was about to be shipped to Dubai.
Oh.
And that guy had, it was all the bells and whistles on it. I mean, you're talking big money. But instead of, what do you call it, blade gold? What do you call it? These really thin gold thingies.
Gold standard, or?
No, not in paint, but gold leaf, gold flakes, whatever it is. No, he wanted, because he wanted it on the stripes. No, he wanted hammered gold on the stripes.
Okay.
That's Dubai for you. And we saw that car. And that car, there's no photos of it anywhere, but I've seen it. And you can see on it. Yeah, the Koenigsegg is a supercar. It's a hypercar. I think they have the record of the fastest car, the fastest serial car manufacturer car. They are out driving. They have put on so much records out there that they are waiting for the others to catch up. Then, because they have already lined up the next set of records. So if anybody gets near, they just move ahead. And yeah, those are amazing cars. Yeah, it's those are gorgeous cars. Gorgeous cars. But I'm thinking because people are getting sick of us here. No, they're not. But Expert is on. Yeah, Expert is on. I'm going to send you all over to the Expert. He has his Friday. I will be joining him there because he sent me everything. Yeah. So thank you all. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for everything. Thank you for allowing me to do this.
Yes.
I mean, I would be nothing without the audience, the viewers, everything. Go over to Dali, subscribe to him.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah, but I will be sending you all off to the Expert. So see you over there.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.